What's going on, guys? We are here today with a new video, and today what we're going to do is we are going to rank the houses from years past for Halloween Horror Nights.
Years past.
Yeah, for the past, 4 years? So 40 houses is what we're going to rank. The way we're going to do this is we're going to...
Since you started going?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
I figured, well, if we did all the houses from forever, we'd be here forever.
We'd be here for years.
We'd be here for years.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is we're going to rank the past 4 years of houses from when I started going. That was my phone. That was my phone.
It was Frankie.
Yes, they can see her over there.
Good job, Frankie.
Wow, Frankie, yeah.
Weird.
But what we're going to do is we're going to rank these houses from order of... You can see here, we're going to rank them from Elite, A, B, C, and D tier. From at least what we can remember. And I think the way we should do this is we should pick a house from each year, put it at the very top.
Okay.
Then we each get to pick one house and put it there ourselves as well.
So basically we're sub-ranking them in the year that they happened?
Kind of. I think overall there should only be one house at the very top of our list from each year. Like, what was the best house of that year? And then, in our opinion, ourselves, what has been our favorite house overall?
Okay.
I think that's a good idea.
Okay.
So, with that said, let me just double check. Okay. Let's start with Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice.
That was Halloween Horror Nights 30.
That was a house?
Yeah, it was a house. Remember when you walked in, Beetlejuice was standing there and he was kind of talking to people, and you kind of walked through their house, walked through the whole movie basically.
Oh my god, I don't remember that.
It was actually pretty good. They even had like the little, you know how in the movie they have the little house set at the very top, like in the attic of like the town.
Yeah.
They even have that where you can look at it.
I wish I remembered that. I would have liked it.
It was pretty good. I would say, let me actually pull up a list of each year. I think this is the correct one. Yep. Okay. So if I click on Beetlejuice, maybe there's something that'll jog your memory here. We're looking at the wiki for the Horror Nights. Let's see here. Actually, I'm gonna leave this unclicked so they can't hear me scrolling. It doesn't look like there's really any pictures in here of the house like I wanted there to be.
Oh, this one had that crazy tunnel.
No.
Didn't it have the crazy tunnel where like you can barely...
No, I don't think so. I don't remember. Maybe it did. I wish I remembered. Let's go back so I can make sure I have all of the houses up. Okay. So, from what you remember, what would you rank this house at?
Well, it was clearly not very memorable for me,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna put it at a D.
You put it at D.
I can't remember.
I'm gonna put it at... I'm actually gonna put it at A. I really like the house.
Yeah.
So I think what we should do is put it probably bottom of like B tier.
Okay.
Because you don't really remember it, but it was really good.
Give it
so
a B plus.
I say we put it at B for now.
Yeah.
Okay. That same year, what else was there? There was Case Files, which is this one. I don't remember Case Files.
Case Files.
Case Files was supposed to be like a private eye that leads you through a supernatural like world, a dark world.
Oh, yeah. I remember that one. Not the greatest.
I don't think it was the greatest either.
Yeah.
So maybe D tier?
Yeah, we can give it a D tier.
Let's go down here. Universal Monsters, The Bride of Frankenstein Lives, which is somewhere in this list. Eternal Bloodlines. I should have this here it is, right in the second thing. The Bride of Frankenstein Lives. I also do not remember this house that well.
Yeah. I give anything Bride of Frankenstein a good ranking.
Yeah.
But I don't remember it.
I don't remember it either. So maybe again another D.
Yeah.
Like this was the whole COVID year too, so maybe it was
That's what I'm thinking.
like that. Maybe it wasn't as memorable to us.
Mm-hmm,
You know,
mm-hmm.
I mean, it was my first Horror Night, so I do remember certain things.
Yeah.
But I don't remember that much. Um, put it in D tier for now. Maybe something will jog our memory.
D tier.
Yeah. Okay, so next on the list is Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I do remember this house very
I
well.
remember this one. It has chainsaws in it.
Yeah, and it's in Texas.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
But it's right here, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I don't know. I gotta switch this off this. Hold on a second. I do remember it very well, and I did like it a lot.
I love the Texas Chainsaw Massacre franchise. I think it's
Yeah,
like
and that's what this was. It was like a conglomeration of them
all
all.
the franchises.
Yeah, of all the movies.
Yeah.
And it was this year's slasher house,
Ooh.
which I think was very good.
Yeah. I don't think I vividly, if I like the houses, I can vividly remember it, but I think this was COVID year.
Mm-hmm.
So, like,
Everything was dialed down a little bit for
Yeah.
COVID year, to be fair.
so I think everything was just like cinematically beautiful.
Yeah,
Instead of scary.
Yeah.
And I think this was definitely one of the ones where I was like, oh yeah, that's Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah.
So
I think B or A for this.
I would give it a B.
B?
Yeah, just
I'll
because
put it above
just
Beetlejuice
because
though.
it's COVID year.
Yeah. Okay. Next on the list, we have Revenge of the Tooth Fairy. Now this was the one that they also had during COVID, where you go during the day.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm gonna give this one a D. And
a D tier.
Yeah, if there was an F, I'd give it an F.
Me
Because
too.
it gave me trypophobia.
I also just didn't like it. Where is it at?
Right there. Tooth Fairy.
I'm on it. Okay. I also did not like it. I don't even really remember it.
I remember it smelling like the dentist office.
I don't remember it being that good. Like,
and it giving me trypophobia.
I was hoping there'd be like more Tooth Fairy vibes. It was more just like nothing.
More
it,
Tooth Fairy.
It was like, I feel like it had lack of effort. Maybe because I went during the day for it too, that it was kind of like, I've already seen this before. You know?
Yeah.
So maybe that's the reason why I don't really care for it that much. With that being said, let's move on. Next one is HHN Icons Captured. Now, for me, this was the best house of that year.
Is this the one where they switch at the end?
Yes.
Yeah, this one was elite.
That was the best house of that year. And I just remember going into it and then go to that last room, and I think I got like 3 or 4 different of the icons. I remember I didn't realize at first that the icons were switching.
Yeah.
And the last time I went,
and whoever was at
Jack was at the top.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, like the fire came up around you, and you're like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah.
And I thought it was just really well done for what like they had to offer that year.
Yeah.
So I think for me that goes at the top of the list.
Specifically for what they had to offer that
Yeah.
year,
Yeah.
they did it very well.
Yeah.
I think this was one of the only houses where like COVID wasn't something you thought about when you went into it. You just thought HHN.
Right.
But I think that goes with like anything that has Jack involved.
Agreed. So where is it? There it is. I think for now what we do is we put it at A. And the way we'll do it is if this ends up being the best, we'll move it up into the elite section.
Okay.
I think that's how we should do it.
EK.
Okay. Okay, moving on. Welcome to Scary, Horror in the Heartland.
Ooh, that one was scary.
It was
I
good.
like that one.
It was good. I
Scary Ohio.
I either wanted to go to B or A.
I don't know.
For me personally.
Let's put it at A.
Put it at A?
Yeah, it was good.
Okay.
I think anything they do that's like Cary, Ohio, like
is very good.
Yeah.
It's because it's their own thing, you know.
Right.
It's
yeah. The
well
lore
out.
the lore and the story board that they have going on with like Cary, Ohio it's like they could go any which way and they do.
Right. Agreed.
You know, they don't have like any loose ends or like any IPs that they have to like deal with.
Yeah, they don't have to ask permission for anything. They can just go ahead and do it.
Yeah, that's why I like anything Cary, Ohio.
Yeah, agreed.
And Jack.
Jack is the best.
Jack is the best.
Next one is Puppet Theater Captive Audience. That would be this one here. I remember it slightly. I don't remember it being very good. Actually, I think it was kind of like B or C tier. It was better than these three because I remember it,
Yeah.
but I don't think it was overall better than any of these ones here.
I don't remember it.
You don't remember it?
Yeah.
So maybe this is a C tier one.
It's a C tier.
Yeah.
I think for this year, I think I only went once.
Yeah.
And I like limited myself to the things that I really wanted to do because it was COVID and like.
So maybe, yeah, you didn't even go to some of these.
Yeah. So like if it was something that I didn't care for, I was like, well, there's always next year.
Right. Right. Yeah, this one you probably do remember. The next one is Wicked Growth, which is the birth of the Pumpkin Lord. I don't know if you can see this. Let me see. This is the birth of the Pumpkin Lord, which is on my shirt. And then also the birth of Little Boo.
Yeah. If I remember this one, I remember it smelling like
Pumpkins.
like gross gourds.
Yes.
Like
yes.
disgustingness.
Yes.
And mushiness.
Yes. Very much so. I actually really like this. But I don't think it goes to A. I think it should go to B.
Yeah, I would say either A or B.
Yeah.
I think if it gives me the ick and like a sense where like
Let's put it up like this.
if I can smell the ick,
Yeah.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
But like if it makes me itchy ick, like trypophobia with the tooth fairy.
Yeah. No, it's not worth it. Agreed. I think it should go to top of B. I don't think it was better than the other two above it. And
Yeah.
I think that the smell of it, I think the smell was okay for me. That's why I didn't really mind it.
Yeah.
But I did love the fact that you were like inside a pumpkin the whole time.
Yeah, I love it when they do smells and stuff like
Mhm.
that because I feel like it immerses you a lot more into the house.
Right. Okay, moving on. And the last one of this is The Haunting of Hill House. And this is the one where you walk through two of the Netflix's shows.
Yeah.
You went through one house and then it stopped and then you went through another house. It was in the Fast and Furious building.
Okay. Yeah.
And it was the one with like the growing man and something
the red
else.
door and all
Yeah.
that. Yep.
I think for what that normally goes in that spot, that was the best use
Of their space.
Yes.
I think for it being a Netflix show, like I loved Hill House.
Yeah.
I think Hill House was and is still an incredible franchise. And
Mhm.
like I love that they didn't mess with like
They didn't
the
like really
story
change
of
it.
it.
Much.
They didn't
Yeah.
change it. Like it was literally from screen to haunted house.
Right.
So if anything, I would put it I really liked it this year. I was
You
really
think
into
A or B?
I would say A.
A?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I was so into this show that year that I would put it at my elite.
Okay. At your elite.
I would put it at my elite.
Okay.
Like I loved what they did with all the characters, the show, like it was scary, but it was also still like cinematically beautiful, like it would be my elite.
Okay.
It would be between
For me it's Icons Captured.
Yeah, well, for me it would be between Hill House and Scary.
Okay.
Scary Carrie.
For me it's Icons Captured or Scary. Welcome to Scary.
Right. So
I think if we both are willing to put Scary in elite,
yeah,
then it should go to elite.
Yeah. I think for that year,
that
one was like the best.
Yeah, because it was like
around.
it was what was the most horror nights.
Yeah.
Yeah, agreed. Okay. So then let's go to HHN 31 then.
31.
Now let me find the list of that. History. HHN 33, 32, 31. All right. HHN 31. We had. Let's go. Okay. HHN 31. We had Spirits of the Coven, Hellblock Horror, Halloween, Fiesta Day Chupacabras, Dead Man's Pier Winter's Wake, The Horrors of Blumhouse, Universal Monsters Legends Collide, The Weekend After Hours Nightmare, Descendants of Destruction, and Bugs Eaten Alive. I remember this one this year being a lot. I remember it more vividly, obviously. It's fresher in my mind. Obviously, it's a whole year later. And I remember it just being so much better.
Yeah. I remember it also being a lot better, but I also remember it being so much more crowded.
Agreed. I think the obviously it would be more crowded. There's not COVID going on, and there's more people here. So, but I think for in comparison to like last year and the year before that, even it wasn't even as crowded as that.
Yeah, but I think logistically, you also have to think about like all the construction that they have going on right now.
Correct.
But I can very much so remember this year.
So, with that being said, let's start with Spirits of the Coven. That was the witch one, which is right here. I did like that house.
I loved it.
Yes,
I love anything witchy.
Yeah, and but I don't think it was as vivid as like Wicked Growth. Like there was a lot more detail into Wicked Growth than it was Spirit Coven. I think it was more about the witches.
Yeah.
And it wasn't as like detailed of a house.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. I think I would put it in B tier still.
Okay. I would agree with you. I would say
I would put it in the bottom of it.
Yeah.
I'll put it here. Or even above Beetlejuice, one of the two. You don't remember Beetlejuice, so let's put it above Beetlejuice.
Yeah, I think it's definitely between B and C tier. I like anything witchy, like anything Salem witch trials.
I think the idea of what it is definitely carries it more than
but I think
what it was.
Right. I think it could have been executed better.
Agreed. Like, I think the execution was not quite up to what I would imagine. For it
being called Spirits of the Coven, it wasn't giving coven.
Right. It was more cover.
Yeah.
So you want to move it down to C?
Yeah, let's move it down to C.
Move to C. We'll move it to C. Which we can move it above Puppet Theater, because at least we remember it. I don't remember Puppet Theater that well. Okay, next one is Hellblock Horror, aka probably the worst house in my opinion of
it was bad
Halloween Horror Nights ever.
Yeah.
I did not enjoy this house. I think what they were trying to accomplish was I just don't think the idea of like a haunted prison is really that.
I think they were trying to merge the idea of like a haunted prison and what they do with Run. Like if you remember those houses, I think they were trying to like merge those two together, and it didn't give.
The execution was just not great.
I mean, I'm sure if they tried it again.
Yeah, I think if.
But also for it being their first year, like.
And they also got stuck with the
back.
They were in the very front.
Yeah.
It was in the very front, and it was just. I normally think the front house just does it. Something about being in the front of that park and in that sound stage just does not bode well for it.
Yeah.
It always just ends up being just not great.
Yeah. I think as somebody who like goes to horror nights a lot, the one in the front is always like the one that you can be like, oh, I'll hit it up last.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I'll hit it up when I'm leaving.
Right. And it's just
if I miss it, I'll come back.
Yeah, I can get it next time.
Yeah, you can get it.
And you're kind of like, I don't need to go there.
Yeah, or you walk up and you're like, oh, 30 minutes.
Very often it's a one-time run type of deal, and you don't go back through it.
Agreed.
All right, so yeah, I think putting that in the bottom of D tiers.
D tier, yes.
Okay, next one is Halloween, and this is the one where it was Michael Myers, and I think they did a fantastic job.
I loved this house because I love Michael Myers. If there's anything that can like jump scare me and scare me, it's him.
Yeah, and I think the way they use the
multiples of him and
and where they were in the house, outside the house, and there was all the little drying cables up, and they were drying the sheets, and he was just popping out behind them.
That was great.
I really like this house. I want to put it in A.
I agree. I would put it in A.
I actually want to put it at the top of A for now.
I would put it at the top of A.
I think it was a very well done house.
Yeah.
I would say it's probably the best slasher house we've had in the past 4 years. We haven't got to all of them yet, obviously, but in terms of it was better than Texas Chainsaw. It was better than Jason Universe last year,
Oh yeah.
and I don't even remember the one from the year before. Whoever the slasher was. Quiet Place maybe was considered the slasher house. Maybe I don't think they had one the year before. I don't remember.
No.
We'll find out, but I definitely think it's the best on that list. Moving on, Fiesta de Chupacabras.
Mm-mm.
You didn't like it?
I didn't like this one.
No.
I think they could have done so much more, and they just didn't. They let down my chupacabras.
I think it goes to the top of D because at least we remember it.
I mean, maybe it's because like growing up,
Yeah.
your grandma would tell you that the chupacabra was gonna come get you, or like
Yeah.
don't go
Yeah.
out on the street by yourself because then the chupacabra is gonna get you,
Yeah.
and like it wasn't making me as scared as my grandma was back in the day.
Abuela. Okay. I think putting it in top of D tier is fair. I think.
Yeah, I would say either C or D.
Yeah, I don't remember it that well. I don't remember it being that scary. And nothing really special about it.
Yeah.
There was nothing that like Monstros had that big chicken, right?
Yep.
I don't remember anything from this being particularly like, oh, you remember that piece of that was in there?
Yeah.
I don't remember anything from that, to be honest. I remember going through it and being like, okay, that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
But nothing special. So I'm okay with putting it in the top of D tier.
Yeah. I'm okay with putting it in D because I think they could have done a lot more.
Yeah, agreed.
Like, I was highly disappointed after leaving that house.
Agreed.
I was like, really? That's what you think the chupacabra is? It was like a salt and pepper version of chupacabra.
Yeah. Agreed. Okay. Moving on. Dead Man's Pier Winter's Wake.
Elite. It's the one.
It has to be the elite.
It has
That's
to
right.
be the one.
Right. I mean, it's the elite house.
It's the one I talk about.
It's the
every year.
It's
every year that they make.
It's gotta be.
Like.
If you didn't get to witness this house,
it was.
You messed up.
The smells. The production, the use of like the landscaping in the
when you walked through the boat and you like looked through the floorboards and up there was the lady playing the violin.
Yes.
And it had like it was perfect.
And just like the way you were like slowly making your way closer and closer.
Yeah. Ugh. It wasn't super scary. Like there were jump scares, but the artistry on this house
was beautiful, and it smelled like a pier, and like the lady on the violin, and all the scare actors, like it felt like
in the past 4 years this has to be the most talked about.
Yeah,
by far.
It felt like you were in a movie.
Yep, agreed.
I feel like Jake would enjoy this.
100% he would.
Like he would be like,
yeah.
Oh,
Jake doesn't like Horror Nights.
Yeah,
to be fair. Well, I don't know what's wrong with him
because he doesn't like being scared.
But he wouldn't be scared of this house.
No,
I think it would be more.
He would emotionally enjoy
like again, there's jump scares. There was jump scares in it.
Right.
Like the normal jump scares, but
I was so enthralled by the beauty of it that like I didn't mind getting scared.
Right. Agreed. All right. Moving on, we have the Horrors of Blumhouse. I don't remember this. What was the Horrors of Blumhouse? Was it like a mixture of things?
I think it was a mixture of like a lot of their franchises.
So it was like
but I can't remember
the Snatcher guy and stuff like that, maybe.
Yeah. But,
yeah. Here it is. I see it.
But I think so they had like.
I think it goes to C.
Yeah.
I definitely think. I love Blumhouse's stuff that they do.
Yeah.
I think it makes for better movies than houses. But to be fair, they always push all their stuff together.
Yeah.
They don't ever give them a chance for one individual house.
Right.
So like I do remember like the room where like there was just a phone in there.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember like the room with the bed and just like the phone, and like I remember the Snatcher coming out to grab you, and like I remember stuff like that, but I think I don't remember as much as I would want to. I think also because they had Happy Death Day in here as well, probably. And like again, like it's just two weird things mashed together, which is, I mean, it is one house.
Let me see what time we're at right now. We're at 26 minutes right now.
Wow.
So we need to...
We do 2 parts.
We can do 2 parts, yeah. So we'll get through this Horror Nights and the next one on this video, and then there will be a part 2 of this, so you guys know. Okay.
It's a 2-parter.
It's a 2-parter.
2-parter.
You hit it in the water.
2-parter.
You hit it in the water. Okay. Next, let's pop this back up so I can see the list. Universal Monsters Legends Collide. And this is where they had Dracula, the Mummy, and the Wolfman. The Wolfman all in it together. And they were I do remember this house.
I remember this one. I liked this one a lot, but
Yeah.
again, I didn't like it for like the scares and the score and the stuff.
Agreed.
I liked it mostly because it was like, oh, Universal Monsters.
Yep.
Like,
yeah, that's the same reason. I don't think it was
put
anything.
it on a t-shirt.
I don't think it was anything special.
Yeah.
Like it was okay.
Yeah.
I
would give it. I would say C or B.
C or B.
Yeah, C or B.
Okay. I'll go B.
Yeah.
I did like it.
Like it.
I think in terms of monsters houses they've done over the past 4 years, it probably was the best.
Yeah.
I even might want to move up to A in the end. I might want to say I might want to move to A in the end, just because comparing to the other.
No, I don't know, because compared to the other Universal Monsters that they've done,
Yeah.
I would keep it.
At B.
I would actually bring it down to C.
Keep it at C.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm willing to do that.
Well, I'm just thinking like compare it to like when they did the Invisible Man and
I never saw that.
Dr. Jekyll and Hyde.
I never saw that either. I'll take your word for it. If those were that much better, I'll put it down to C.
Those were good.
Okay, I'll put it down to C. That's what you're comparing it to, for sure.
Yeah.
I'll put it at the top of C at least.
Put it at the top C.
Yeah, I'll put it at the top of C. Okay. Yeah, I'll take that. The Weekend After Hours Nightmare. I think this deserves B.
You think this deserves B?
I really like this house.
Here's my take on this.
Yeah.
You want to hear my take on this?
What's that?
I was highly disappointed.
Were you?
I, as a Weekend fan who had gone to his concert
Yeah.
2 years or the year before, whatever it was,
Yeah.
the concert that he did right before this.
Yeah.
I liked his concert cinematic stuff more than this house.
So do you think he actually had a say in all the rooms of the houses?
No, I think they showed him a flip book of pictures and he was
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Yeah. I think that's...
I think
They probably showed him images of, like, okay, we want to use this part of your music video. We want to use this part of your music video. The execution wasn't that great. That's why I want to put it at B. I think the idea of this would put it at an A.
Yeah.
But I think the execution puts it at a B.
I would, okay.
I think the execution puts it at the bottom of B. Give me bottom of B.
I was so excited for this one,
Yeah.
and it was like what I was gonna get the t-shirt. I was gonna go into it
Yeah.
so many times, and I did it the one time. I waited in that long ass line, and
Yeah.
afterwards, I was disappointed.
That's fair.
I wasn't excited about the scares. I wasn't excited about the different scenes.
Yeah.
Like it just, a lot of it felt empty to
Yeah.
me.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
Like, it didn't feel like his music videos. It didn't feel like it had his touch of it into it. It just felt like it was Universal's take of what he does.
I loved at the very end of this house where the lights were flashing really fast.
Yeah.
And it was almost like everything was moving in slow motion.
Yeah.
I really loved that aspect of this house. And that's why I want to put it in B tier. But if you are set on putting it C tier, I'll put it in C tier.
I would put it at C tier.
I'll put it at C tier.
Just because, as like a fan of The Weeknd, it's like you expected a lot more.
Okay.
You know, you expected to see his music videos and like.
Yeah, but they were showing
progression
like the music videos in the line beforehand.
Yeah, but
So you almost don't want to put that in the house.
I don't know. It wasn't giving the story. Like when I think of The Weeknd
Mhm.
in that era, I
Mhm.
think of like his entire music videos. I think of his Super Bowl performance. I think of like
Well, at that point, was his Super Bowl performance done?
yeah, I think it was.
I thought that was the year. Yeah, you're right. He did.
Yeah.
He did do the Super Bowl that year.
Yeah.
You're
so I
absolutely
think
right.
in that comparison,
Yeah,
it was like
but he
like-
had more control over it. I think, and this is my opinion, right? punishing almost comparing his concerts and like the Super Bowl performance
Yeah.
to the house is not fair.
Right. That's why, like, I'm thinking B or C is okay because
Yeah.
it's basically somebody else's take on what he would have done. And I'm
Okay.
not saying it
Okay.
was a good take.
Okay, I'll give you it.
It wasn't a bad take.
I'll give you it.
I give
I think it just has a
If we
more
had-
special place for me.
If we had B-, I would give it a B-.
I mean, that's what the bottom of B would be. So like the way that this works is that like when you're
Or would it be
when
the
you're at the
top of
top,
C?
this is B plus. This is C plus.
Okay, let's give it
Like
a
go
B-.
B minus. You can go down to the very bottom, which is a B minus.
That's okay.
Okay, so B minus it is.
B-.
Okay, I like that we agreed with that. Perfect. Descendants of Destruction.
That's fine with me.
It was the New York or L.A. the subway station. That's all I remember. It's a subway station. Nothing special.
I don't remember any of it.
It's all it was a subway station.
That's it?
That's all I can describe to you. I don't know. Remember if it was? I think it was supposed to be New York, and it was like a rundown, like zombie apocalypse type subway station. Nothing special. I think it was definitely great artwork, but there was nothing special about it.
I cannot recall.
Yeah, that's why I think we put it at the bottom of C. I think it was a good idea, but not executed well.
Wow.
And the last one of this year was Bugs Eaten Alive.
Give it an F.
Yeah, you didn't like it?
It's disgusting.
Okay, but minus the aspect of being bugs. I think this deserves to be higher.
I'm sure you do.
I think it deserves to be at the top of C.
But
The idea of it is to gross you out.
it was disgusting.
Yeah, that's the idea of it, though.
I hated it.
So it worked.
I
right?
hated the bugs. I hated the holes. I hated the sound. I hated all of it.
I think we do it C.
That's fine.
C's fine. Okay. All right. So now we have to pick what was the top house of that year. Oh, we already did. We did Dead Man's Spear. I forgot. Okay. Then I agree with this. All right. Now let's move on to 32. And that will be the last part of this video, and then we'll finish it up 33 and 34 on the next video. Okay. So let's find 33. Oh no. 32. I'm finding 32. Now 32, I do not remember that one. This was Dr. Oddfellow's year. And this was Stranger Things 4, Exorcist Believer, Blood Moon Dark Offerings. It has a lot of highly rated houses. I only went to one house. So I don't have good enough insight on this, but I do know which houses people love.
You know what the people like.
Exactly.
Being people,
Mhm.
am willing to give you my input.
Okay. Well, let's start with Exorcist Believer. I know this is a very, very highly rated house.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure people said this was a very scary house.
It was.
With that being said, I would like to put it at A.
You would like to put it at A?
A or B?
We can put it at A. I liked this one a
You
lot.
like this one? All right, let's put it at A then.
I think Exorcist this is the one that had both movies in it, right? Like the original
Yes.
Exorcist and then the one with the two.
Yes.
I think it was a great house. I can vividly remember the parts with like the original Exorcist, but the parts with like the newer Exorcist, they escaped me.
Okay.
But it was an incredibly scary house.
I know it was very scary.
And it
from what
also
people
smelled like vomit.
said. Ugh,
Yeah.
gross. Okay. Next on the list is Blood Moon Dark Offerings. Elite. That was your favorite one of that year?
Yeah, I think it was.
Okay.
Actually,
Where's it at? I know Darkest Deal is up there on people's minds.
bleh.
You didn't like Darkest Deal. Blood Moon Dark Offerings, though, I know is.
Let's put it at A for now.
Put it at A for now? I'll put it at top of A for now. Just so we have it there. I do know that this is a very highly rated house.
This one is up there with like Dead Man's Wharf. Like it's the
Mhm,
same like
mhm,
cinematic
mhm.
feeling of like seeing the moon in the back.
Yeah,
And, like
yeah. I think this is what Sinners is going to be like too. Or no, Darkest Deal is what Sinners is going to be like.
yeah, I
think.
liked Blood Moon Dark Offering.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And the jump scares were dope.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I did
Okay.
like that one
Okay.
a lot.
Stranger Things 4. No, it deserves better than that. I this is the one I went through.
Yeah.
I think it was horribly executed.
I think it was horribly done.
However, Stranger Things itself carries this at least to a C.
Yeah.
I think top of C or bottom, not the top of C, right? Or would you put it somewhere in the middle of C? Where would you put it?
Compared to like the other Stranger Things houses.
Just to itself, just only to
compared
itself.
to itself.
Yeah, I've never been to the other Stranger Things houses, so I wouldn't.
Okay. Compared to itself, I would say C.
C,
Yeah, I would say somewhere
like right here, maybe above Spirits of Coven, but below Legends.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, I'm happy. I'm happy with that. I don't think it was executed well at all,
Yeah,
but I think the story of Stranger Things carries it very well. So
I mean it's an IP. You
Right,
can't. You're
right.
given
you're only given
a
certain
blueprint.
rules.
And
Yeah, agreed. Next is Dueling Dragons. Choose thy fate. And
this is the one where, like I said, Blood Moon,
Dueling Dragons.
and I was like, Dueling Dragons. This one was so cool.
Dueling Dragons had a very cool concept in the end, where
Yeah.
you could go either way.
It was so cool.
And they took that and put that into your favorite house from last year.
Disgusting. It was so cool.
I think it's a nostalgic house is what it is.
Yes.
I think the nostalgia carries it.
It wasn't necessarily scary. I think it was more like the nostalgia. Like if you know Dueling Dragons and you've been through those queues.
It deserves an A, I think.
Yeah.
But I think it deserves the bottom of A.
Oh.
I think from what I've seen, it was a cool concept.
It was pretty dope.
I think it was the first of its kind in that concept.
Yeah.
Well, at least we've seen it at Horror Nights. At least I've seen it at Horror Nights. But I would put it in the bottom of A. Because I think the nostalgia carried it to be better than what people thought.
Did you ride Dueling Dragons?
I don't know, actually. Now you say that. I don't know. What would
Have
you?
you ever
Where would you be comfortable putting?
Elite?
You only get one elite.
It's-
I think Blood Moon Dark Offering deserves to go to elite. Over Dueling Dragons. I do.
I'll give it to you.
I think we put I think Dueling Dragons deserves to go to below Halloween. I think Halloween's a better house. I think Blood Moon Dark Offering goes up there.
You can't do that.
Why?
Because you didn't even ride Dueling Dragons.
You're right. But remember, at the very end, we do get to choose one house each to put in the elite. So you could end up putting that up there. I think in terms of what people will think and what people will want, I think Blood Moon Dark Offering deserves to go up there.
Okay, I agree with you.
But
you think Dueling Dragons is
I think it's good. It's great.
worse than Halloween?
I think Halloween
But
has
better.
I didn't ride Dueling Dragons. I didn't ride Dueling Dragons, but I've seen every Halloween movie.
Yeah.
So for me, the execution on Halloween was so great that I think it deserves to be above Dueling Dragons. And that's only because I've never ridden Dueling Dragons.
You said a lot of words, so I'll give it to you.
It's the way I get my way. Okay. Next up is Yeti Campground Kills.
Oh, this one was so cool.
Here's the thing for me.
This
I
one
do
was
think
so
it.
cool.
I think it from seeing walkthroughs of it, it's very cool. I think what carried this a lot though was the fact that people were spotting the Yeti out in line.
Yes, that was funny.
And I think it either deserves to go to B or A, but the bottom of A or the top of B. And when I say top of B, I think it deserves to go below Wicked Growth.
Yeti campground was so good. It was so good.
I agree. I'll put it at bottom of A. I'll give you bottom of A. I think it was a fun house. For what I saw. I think it was a very fun house.
I think you and I have different ideas
Right.
of Halloween Horror Nights.
Right. And I think this does fit your image, but I think we need to think of it as an overall. Remember.
This is you Halloween. This is me Halloween.
True. You're a Mickey Not So Scary at heart. But I'm a Halloween Horror Nights at heart. I will give you this is a house that is meant for someone like you. I think I will put it here. I'll give you here. I think it looked very much like a campground. And I think they did a great job.
I loved it. The family, the family of Yetis, the bear.
I will give you above.
I wish they would do it again.
I'll give you above Haunting Hill House.
And I'll take that.
That's as far as I'm willing to go. Because you gave me Halloween above Dueling Dragons, I'll give you Yeti there. I feel like that's a good compromise.
We'll put you in charge.
Chucky, ultimate kill count. Blip.
Disgusting.
Chucky just deserves to be there only because he's Chucky.
Yes, but he doesn't deserve to be at the front of all those.
That's why I was saying he only deserves to be up there because he is Chucky.
That was so bad. I felt like I was walking into like
it was
empty.
An advertisement.
No, it was an advertisement.
It was an advertisement for Chucky.
But you know what I felt like walking into this house? Every different scene, it just felt like I was walking into a Blockbuster that was about to shut down.
That's fair. That is a good point.
Like that's what it felt like. And the only movie they were playing at that Blockbuster and renting was each of the Chuckies.
Here's the thing, though. Compared to every single one of these on this list, we at least remember it because it was so bad. It's almost like the Scary Movie franchise where the movies are just meant to be bad.
So bad.
Like this is like comically bad. That's why I want to put it. I'll give you lower D. I don't care.
That's fine. We can leave it there.
I think we leave it there for now. I think the other things will go in front of it. But yeah, Chucky Ultimate Kill Count.
It was so bad.
Ultimate trash count.
It was so bad.
The Last of Us.
I was counting down to when it was gonna end.
Yeah, I think The Last of Us only got as many people to go through it because the show had just come out.
Because of
the show.
Not because of the video game?
Not because of the video game itself.
Because
the show literally just came out that year.
But it was based on the video game.
Right, and the show is based on the video game.
I liked it.
I think it's good. It a lot. I'm not saying I'm putting it down low. I'm saying it doesn't deserve to be here. I think it deserves to be here.
I would put it.
I'll give you up here, but I'm not going an A.
Okay.
I'll give you. Where do you want it? Here, here, or here?
The first one.
This one. Okay. I'll let you have there.
I liked it. As somebody who has never. I've also never seen the show. I never.
It literally is just the show. At the end of the day.
No, I think it was more like the video
game. It is. Well, the video game and the show are the same thing.
Right, but I think
same as Fallout. Well, Fallout's different, but
I really liked this one.
Yeah, I'll let you have B. I'll let you have top of B. That's fair. The Darkest Deal, I think deserves to go up here or over here.
I did like this one.
Or I'll even put down here further.
No, I mean, it was a really good house.
Yeah, and that's why they're almost redoing it again with Sinners. Yeah. I'll put it here. I'll go up here if you want.
No, that's good.
I think it's a good
Darkest
spot.
Deal. It was really good. Okay. It was good. I knew the story. I understood what was happening.
I personally think it does need to go up, deserve to go up here.
Okay, we can do that.
I think it deserves to go up there.
That's fine.
I think it's just.
But
it was
it's not
a good
better
house.
than Yeti.
I think it was well executed. Yeah, you're not going to let me go above Yeti. I know.
It was really good.
Dr. Oddfellow's Twisted Origins is the last house on this so far today.
I liked this one a lot.
Yeah.
It got me excited for this year.
Okay.
Because I saw all the little Easter eggs that they put in there with Jack and Jack's origin. And I like that
I agree.
I also like that there's another icon
who can carry like Jack.
Yes.
Yeah, I think he is on par with Jack. I would agree, and that's why I am willing to. The house, I think, to me wasn't like If it wasn't Dr. Oddfellow being an icon,
Yeah.
I think it wouldn't have been as great.
Right, and if it wasn't for like all the Easter eggs and stuff.
Correct.
Like,
I think we wouldn't have fallen in love with him as fans.
Right.
Without
but
it.
I think people like Dr. Oddfellow because he made Jack, and like you have to be a lot more twisted.
Yeah, agreed.
But
so
I would say A tier.
I'll put it above Haunting of Hill House. Just because of what Oddfellow is. What he has done, basically. Okay. And that is it for today's episode. That was the last one of Halloween Horror Nights 32. On part 2, we'll be going through 33, 34, and then our personal elite house. So with that being said, we will see you guys next time.
Okay, bye.